into an incredible story of transformation that took the internet by storm. It's a really powerful tale about rejection, rescue, and, well, a total rebirth. Let's get right into it.
So our story kicks off in a pretty tough place, a cold, unforgiving forest. But for one tiny newborn wolf, this world was just stacked against him from his very first breath. And this is the moment that changes everything. It's not just a sad situation, it's an active, angry rejection from the one being that's supposed to be a source of safety and comfort. It's just brutal.
So you have to be wondering, why? Why would this happen? Well, this really breaks it down. On one side, you've got his siblings. They're strong, beautiful, thriving. And then there's him, tiny, weak, and without fur. In the brutal math of the wild, he was just seen as a problem that couldn't be solved.
So just picture it. He's completely helpless, abandoned not just to the elements, but by his own family. I mean, at this point, the stakes could not possibly be any higher for him.
But right when it seems like all hope is lost, the whole story just takes this sharp, unexpected turn. A single moment of human kindness is about to change his entire destiny.
And here it is, the turning point. It wasn't some big, organized rescue mission. It was just a guy out for a walk in the woods who happened to catch a sound that was so faint, it was almost nothing. And you can see here the response was immediate. There was absolutely no hesitation. The man hears the cry, finds the pup, and just acts, getting him to a hospital, and then bringing him all the way home. You know, this wasn't just a rescue. It was a real commitment. But you see, getting saved was really just the beginning of the story. The hard work, the actual transformation, well, that was going to be a slow, patient process that would take years. And you can just see the kind of gentle care it took. We're talking milk from a feeder, little tiny pieces of meat, and keeping that fragile body wrapped up and warm constantly. This was the painstaking work it took to pull him back from the edge. I love this timeline because it lets you see the whole journey unfold. You start at day 1, hairless and alone. A few weeks later, you see the first signs of hope as his fur starts to grow. Then, a few months later, this huge leap. He's actually playing with kids. And finally, years later, you see the full, amazing result. A strong, proud wolf. What an incredible arc. And this quote, wow, it just captures the result of all that love and care so perfectly. The change wasn't just on the inside. It was right there for everyone to see. He finally looked like the magnificent, strong wolf he was always meant to become. Okay, so let's dive into the final chapter of this story. This is where the whole journey comes full circle, and that initial painful rejection gets replaced by this unbreakable bond. This image is just such a powerful contrast to the beginning, right? The same snowy forest that was once a place where he was left to die is now their playground. He's not that weak, lonely pup anymore. He's standing tall, strong, and right beside his chosen family. And this simple action, it just says it all, doesn't it? It's pure gratitude. It's affection. It's love. It's the proof of that deep bond that was built over years of patience and care. So here it is, the whole transformation, laid out perfectly. It's a complete summary of his entire life's journey. Every single negative has been turned into a positive. Tiny became tall, weak became strong, and of course the most important one, forgotten became loved. He wasn't just rescued, he was completely reborn. And that really brings us to the big question this whole story leaves us with. His entire life hinged on a single choice, made by one person on one day in the forest. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Can one single act of kindness truly change a destiny? Well, if you ask me, this story makes the answer pretty darn clear.